Hi guys! Today we are opening up one of the Disney Enchanted Stories dolls. And today we have not only the doll, but the fashion pack that comes with her. Well, it doesn't come with her, but is made for her. So we are opening up this doll and seeing what this dress looks like by itself, and we're seeing what the fashion pack looks like on her as well. I've seen a couple dolls in person. I've seen Cinderella, I've seen Ariel, Tiana. I cannot remember who the fourth one is. Oh, that's difficult.
You do remember?
Oh, it's Rapunzel, I think. Might be Rapunzel. But in any case, I don't remember what the fourth one is. I will look it up and maybe insert it if I remember. But today, other ones don't matter. But we were taking a look at Enchanted Stories Tiana. And the set, you can get like the fashion pack, you can get the doll, and then there's like an accessory pack for them as well. The accessory pack, I believe, was $11. And as you can see here, it's like a little like baking section for her to make cakes and whatnot there for her restaurant. But I decided not to get the accessory. If you guys want me to do a review on the accessories and just see what it comes with, because I think you can actually I think it has like Play-Doh type stuff in it as well. We can take a look at that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that as well. But I'm not a big accessory person, but if you guys want to see it, I'll pick it up. But to give you a price point on these, I believe the doll was $14.99, and I think the fashion was $10 or $11.99, just to give you an idea. What I love about it, first off, just looking at her, she doesn't have molded on top anymore. She doesn't have it molded on top. Can we support these dolls so they make more of these and we get out of the budget dolls that have molded on tops? If you're gonna get one of these dolls, get the ones without the molded on tops so that we can show the companies that we don't want the molded on junk anymore. This is made by Mattel, so let's show Mattel that these sell better than the molded on top ones. Come on, guys. But let's take a closer look and see if this is worth your time and money if you want to give this as a gift at Christmas, or if you want to buy this for yourself, just so you can see what the fashion pack looks like on the doll. Now, I'm a huge fan of Tiana. I really want to get the Cinderella as well. The Cinderella is gorgeous, and I love that it comes with the fashion pack for Cinderella is the pink dress. I honestly thought it was an Aurora fashion pack at first because of the pink dress, and I'm like, that surely is Cinderella, but then that surely is Aurora, and then I looked at the picture, I'm like, no, that's Cinderella. But yeah, enough dilly-dallying, enough talking, let's get her out of the box and the fashion pack out, and let's take a closer look at all of this. All right, so let's take a look at the fashion pack first. So this is the dress. It is quite pretty, I will say that, and at least it has a hemline. It does have clear straps though. That will degrade over time, unfortunately. And a Velcro backing. This doesn't feel horrible, honestly. It's not paper thin. It is thin, granted. But it's not made of the worst material in the world. But over time, that will crack and peel, though. That's the only thing that I hate about that kind of material. And also with the fashion pack, we got a second pair of shoes. These are quite pretty. I like how they have a little bit of a shine to them. They're not just like gray. Because I know Mattel, when they do silver, sometimes they just do gray and hope that it's good enough. And we have a crown and a necklace. And then for the doll herself, this is exactly the way she came out of the box. I didn't take out any of the stays in her crown there. But we have earrings. It would have been fun if she came with a spare pair that matched that dress. But that's all right. She is quite pretty. I love her makeup. It's so subtle, but it's so pretty on her. She has such a pretty face. It's too hard to tell like what kind of hair this is because this is very, very gelled up. It is very, and well, it's not quite as bad as MGA with their with their glue or whatever they put in the hairspray. But yeah, there's the crown. It is a little sheer. And her little curl. I love the little curl on her face. It's so pretty. And her earrings. Let's see, do they come out? Can you ever replace them? And the answer is no. So I get it. It's a choking hazard for a small child, but Barbie does have removable earrings. My goodness, I can't speak. But yeah, I do get it. So you can't take these out. Moving down to she can move her head, so she does have articulation. And she can turn her arm. No elbow articulation, unfortunately, on either side. But we expect that with budget dolls. I'm just happy to not see a plastic top on her for once. So if you're planning on getting dolls for presents, or if you want to get a doll, one of these Disney budget dolls, get the ones without the molded on top, so we can show Mattel that they need to stop making those. Let's show them by numbers that these ones sell better. If you do plan on buying, I strongly recommend these. They look so much better, and you can actually give it a different dress and not just like a different skirt. It's so boring if all you can do is have one top. But we have this little lily flower on her dress here. And I love this. I know it's simple, but it is so cute like that. I love that you can kind of play with it and make it seem a little bit more like wide. So her gown gives the illusion of being a little poofier than it actually is. But down here, this is quite cheap material. Not as bad as some of the other Disney princesses, but it's right up there with those. But we have little lily pads all over, lily flowers. That is a really, really pretty design on the dress. I will give them that. And it does flare out a little bit, so it does have a little bit of volume, not much. But it is very cute. And we have Velcro in the back. I do like this. This is reminding me of like a Tinkerbell skirt, the way this is. But I like it. I'm very partial to the color green, so I love it. And we have yellow shoes. And these are quite pretty. They have a flower on the back. Very, very pretty shoes. And she doesn't have any knee articulation. And can she do... Okay, she can move around. She does have movement. Can she do a sit? A proper sit. Okay. She can sit. Okay. Sometimes they're very awkward when they sit like that, but it's not horrendous. I've seen a lot worse with them. But very, very pretty doll. I really, really do like her. I will probably be keeping her in this first outfit, but I do want to see what the second one looks like on her, so let's take a look at that. So I was taking off the dress so I can put the other dress on, but as I was pulling, I'm like, why is this not coming off? They glued a bit of this down, so just be careful. If you do get this doll and you do want to take the dress off, do this before a child does, because if they just pull really hard, this might just like rip right off, because it is really cheap fabric. And it is unhemmed on the top, so that will snag and fray really easily. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. I know they wanted it to be nice in the box, but now there's a piece of tape there, so that's great. This is Tiana in her second outfit, or in her fashion pack, I should say. So the crown fits really fine up there. It's fine. I hate how these earrings look, though, with the outfit. It throws the whole thing off for me. Unacceptable! They could have just done like silver studs, and I think they would have looked fine for either outfit, but I don't like the earrings with this outfit. The necklace looks fine. If you were to get this, I would suggest maybe like cutting the clear plastic straps off, because they will degrade and do that by themselves over time. This dress was a pain and a half to close in the back because it is so tight on her, and I didn't even get it closed like all the way on the top. but you can see how tight it is. There's no give there. And what's worse, she has like no movement in this dress whatsoever. So if kid plays and they're gonna want to like move the legs around, that is gonna rip this dress. I'm not gonna test out that theory, but be aware. They really cheaped out on the material. They could have made it have a little bit more give in the hips here just so the legs could move a little bit better, but I'm afraid like moving them too much, because you can feel how tight it is here in this area right by the hips. It just makes me nervous for like a hole, like, or like just a tear forming in this dress. All in all, she does look really pretty from a distance in this. I don't hate it. I just hate the earrings with it. That's my fault with it. I love that they're giving us actual fabric. I just need them to do a little bit better with said fabric. Pick choices that are gonna have a little bit of more of a stretch to them without feeling like you're gonna rip a hole in them. But my main gripe with this is her new shoes. So these are her new shoes. Watch what happens. First off, they are kind of a pain. They do not stay on. So you put them on. It looks like they have rights and lefts, so this is on the correct foot, right? So it's completely on, or so you would think. Does not stay on. So I'm like, okay, maybe that was a fluke. Maybe it's just one shoe is, maybe there's a defect or something in the manufacturing. Okay, there's the other shoe on. You can already see it. It's coming off. So it's actually stayed on the longest I've seen it, because I was playing with it quite a lot. I'm like, am I just not like snapping the shoe in? But yeah, they do not stay on worth a darn, because they gotta figure like a kid is playing with this, so they're not gonna be able to have that much arm strength. So I'm really putting it in there, like putting the foot in there, right? And it's ready to come off. They were not thinking these through. They should have put like a strap here in the front to hold it on, like they did with the other shoes for her, because these feet are just not keeping these shoes on. So I do, however, recommend the doll, the original outfit. Pick up, if you want this set, if you want this doll, fantabulous. Get the doll, get the original doll. Don't pick up the fashion pack. The fashion pack, in my opinion, goes in the trash. I'm just going to resell her spare outfit. I'm not keeping this at all. I might actually take this head and put it on a made-to-move body for Tiana, so she can actually have movement in her new little dress that she has in the that she originally came in. I'll give her that dress back, or maybe I'll dress her in an illy fashion. I'm not sure, but this dress ain't it. And it had promise, you know, look at how sparkly and beautiful it is. It's not kid friendly. It's not collector friendly either, because I feel like I'm gonna bust a hole through this, just like pushing her legs just slightly up. That it should not be that tight on her like that. It'd be fine if it was like tight up to here, like mid, but you need to have some movement here, so because kids are gonna wanna, you know. But yeah, I like the direction they're going. They just need to do more quality outfits for these. The original outfit was fine. I like the original outfit. They just, honestly, they shouldn't even be putting the tape underneath there though, because a kid's gonna want to put like a Barbie dress or whatever, or this fashion pack on, and they're gonna be so excited they're just gonna pull, and that's gonna fray and maybe even rip off. So all in all, I think the original doll, the original outfit she came with was worth buying. I like the original outfit. Fashion pack, not worth it, especially since you can't even use the shoes. The shoes don't stay on. It's really disappointing. That was very disappointing, because I was Honestly, seriously, if the shoes had fit, I was really considering keeping her in this outfit and just maybe repainting her earrings or something to be silver. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be keeping this dress. I'm going to see if it fits a made-to-move body, but I doubt it because it's so tight even on her. But I'll test that out. But yeah, if I ever do restyle her and put her on a different body, I will do videos on those too. But just for the sake of this video, I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of these new Disney dolls that came out. I appreciate that they're trying to step away from the plastic tops. They just need to do better quality with the shoes especially. The shoes need some work, and so do the dresses. So that's my take on it though, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. She is such a pretty doll though, so I will definitely be doing something with her. But have a good rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Because you can feel how tight it is here in this area right by the hips.
I'm gooning.